Hello Virgo and Capricorns. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. I am first going to read for Virgo. So Capricorn, if you just look down in the comments, you'll see a note pinned to the very top of the comments. That is where your reading is. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is going to be a reading for Virgo. So Virgo, I just want to let you know that I'm taking a break with my private readings, and I am not starting again until September 1st, possibly later. I just need to give my energy a break. I need to give it a rest. And so I am here, though, to continue to do your general readings, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If I do decide to extend this reading, you will find a link down below. You will know by the end of the video as to why or why not I have extended the reading. Okay, so I have already blessed these cards. I'm just going to cut them. Pardon me. There we go. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Can you please tell us what is of the highest good of Virgo? What is going on in the week ahead? Tell us about Virgo. Answers. Do you have questions, Virgo? Think about those while I shuffle. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at that. All right. So it looks like someone is about to have some sort of a new start. So the Fool shows up whenever you have closed a cycle. So the card prior to the Fool here is the World card. It's where you learn your karmic lesson and you close that chapter or that cycle of your life. Now, it doesn't have to be a major cycle, Virgo. It doesn't have to be, you know, marriage or death or having children. It doesn't have to be major. It is just something that you are no longer, you've decided that that thing no longer has a place in your life, Virgo. And so that's why you've decided to close the cycle and move forward. It could be maybe you've gained too much weight and now you're on a path to health. It could very well be. But cycles don't have to be major, you guys. All right, so we have the King of Cups. What else do we have here? Oh, wow. Okay, Virgo. Things are so bright, you better get out your shades. I know that's cheeseball, but yeah, that's how I felt. I feel like that. I feel like things are about to shape up for you here. Okay, so we have the Fool, and I feel like you are taking a new... I think you're having a new start in love. Yeah, I think you're having a new start. Oh, thank you. I just heard my guide say you're having a new start within yourself. You are loving yourself, Virgo. This is a hard thing. And for someone who is very quiet, who keeps it to themselves, who doesn't usually share, Virgo, this is a lot of what you do. You sit within yourself, trying to get your heart chakra open, trying to connect with the universe. And it is tough for someone who doesn't ask for help. So if this is you, I feel like you are someone who is going to take... Sorry, I was just listening. So you are someone who is going to take every chance that you can in order to heal, and I'm proud of you. Good for you, because healing is first and foremost, y'all. Do you realize that we all just continually live out our trauma, right? We continually repeat the repetitive process of trauma comes up in our lifetime or in our life all the time. And I think that right here within meditation manifestation, I think this is where you need to be, loving yourself, learning to love others after you love yourself. I think you have a real depth of love for your soulmate here, for the Queen of Cups. Wow, they just came up side by side just like that. And I feel like your queen, depending on who you are, please pick it as it resonates, because we are talking about divine feminine and masculine energy. We're not talking about the pictures that are depicted here. I may say he or she because that's the face I see on the card, but I'm reading energy here. So the energy of the King of Cups is someone who is really going within themselves, someone who has great depth, someone who is always thinking, someone who is emotionally available, someone who someone who is kind to animals and almost has an empathic connection with other species. And we also have here, well, the Fool here, I feel like the King is taking a new start. Now, Virgo, I know that you are Earth energy, right? You are Earth energy, part of Taurus and Capricorn. And I think that whether you know it or not, Virgo, I feel as though in your past, it's almost like you went for a walk in the forest and you left pebbles along the way so you could find your way back. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone walk down a pathway in a forest dropping colored pebbles, ones that were painted by hand, bright, so you don't miss them, right? You don't miss them. They're, how do you say, they're painted with glow-in-the-dark paint. Yeah, so I feel like somebody, whoever I'm connecting with, is someone who has dropped the seeds of intention in the past in order to be able to have this new start. So that being said, Virgo, I feel like you probably have either water in your chart or you're just naturally intuitive or psychic. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you've had growth. But I don't think you see the growth, Virgo. And I have to tell you that you have had so much growth. Seven of Pentacles here. I feel like you started at the beginning at 0 where all the possibilities are, and you are growing. You are growing, and it's because of this Queen, because of this person who's nurturing and loving you. This is the reason why you're growing. This person is changing your mindset. They are giving you some logic that you may have never thought about before in terms of yourself and how you love yourself. I think it's made you very open-hearted. I feel like your heart chakra is open. I also feel like you're constantly in contact with Source, whether you know it or not. So I think I'm talking to or connecting with a group of Virgos who are very intuitive. Yeah, so you must have water somewhere in your big 3. That would be for sure. You would be feeling vibrations. But if you are an Earth energy, you would also be feeling vibrations, right? Because you're vibrational, grounded, and you would feel that vibration coming through the ground. So what I feel is though you're trying to drop some burdens from the past. And we all do this once in a while. We will purge ourselves of burdens of the past. But the thing is that you can't put down these swords unless you can believe that you can speak to someone and get some clarity later. Because after the 10 of Swords, when you put those down, comes the Ace of Swords, right? That is the clarity, the confirmation, the good conversation, people talking with you, helping you get clarity about what it is that you need to move on to in order to become this King of Pentacles who is financially stable, who is happy within himself, who has such a bright spirit that shines that animals will come to that person. Yeah, I felt it here that you have a special connection with animals here, Virgo. And I suggest that you draw upon their energy when you need help. So if you are feeling sad or something terrible or horrible in your life has happened, call in your pets, call in your animals, love them, take them for walks, lay on the ground, let them lay with you. I really feel as though that's your healing energy, Virgo. The Queen of Wands here, I feel like when you put down your burdens, this Queen of Wands is going to immediately go into party mode. I feel like you've been carrying this burden for a very long time. And, you know, it is the 10 of Swords that I see the most. Connections and communications that you've had with people that have not been kind, that have kind of been looming. I think there's still conversations that you have to have that are looming, and it's okay because baby steps are steps forward. And it doesn't matter at the pace you're working at. We're all on different vibrations. We're all on different timelines. Do not rush the healing, please. Okay, so we have you up here, and I feel like you're moving forward. You're moving forward in growth. You're figuring out what's going on in your head. That's where the Virgo lives most. And the King of Pentacles is, in fact, someone who is financially stable, someone who's very smart. This guy makes money out of nothing. People come to him and say, "Hey, do you want to sell that? Can I give you money for this thing?" You know, that's who the King of Pentacles is. Also, with the Midas touch, right? Business is going to be your thing. So if you are working for the man, if you're paying someone else's bills in a corporation or a business, I would suggest that you look into getting your own business because you are the accountant. You're the bean counter. You're the person who is good with your money. You will do anything to get this money. It doesn't matter. You are the kind of person who is okay to do as much work as you have to do in order to be financially stable. So we do have a clear soulmate couple here. We have 2 water signs here, so it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be in your big 3, but we all got water somewhere in our chart. So I have a feeling, though, because they've shown up side by side, that this is a connection of a lifetime. And I feel like you two connect even when you're not together. You connect in the 5D. You might be dreaming about each other. If you're separated from this person, you may feel their energy. You may feel their energy, feel like you're being hugged for a moment. Your energy will shift and you'll feel joy or calmness for just a moment. I know it can be tumultuous being a water sign because, the waves, the ebbs, the flows. But in the end, what you want to do is you want to go with the flow, and that is going to make life much calmer. The calm waters that are in the background from the King of Cups here. Now, your queen could be a water sign, so she or he could be Scorpio, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I feel like you have one of those signs in your big 3, and I think that with the Queen of Wands here, I think that the celebration is going to come when you drop these burdens, because I think your queen, who I believe is part of this queen, I feel that your Queen of Water is also the Queen of Wands. This person has a lot of life lessons, and they've learned to take it all in stride. They've learned to ask the universe for help. They didn't really have a lot of people they could talk to in their lives to get the help, but I feel like once they figured it out, once they got the confidence, this Queen of Wands is the person who's inspiring you to be who you are. I think you're going to end up marrying this person. However, I feel like the dual purpose here is that this person here is helping you come to the light. Yeah, this person is teaching you. These are stairs of knowledge, and this person is teaching you. Whoever this person is in your life, it doesn't have to be a love interest, my friends. It could be someone who is your sister, your brother, your cousin. I'm not saying you're in love with your sister, your brother, your cousin. Someone misunderstood me in another video. Please let me make it clear. This could, for you looking at this, maybe this is not a love reading. Maybe this is not a soulmate match, but this could be about someone you are related to or someone that you love, like a best friend. And I feel as though somebody is going to be coming to the light. Virgo, I just heard in my head, why is it happening to me? Because we all need lessons, Virgo. We can't grow without lessons, without progress, without change. There's no progress. You're going through a terrible change right now. But this, I promise you, once you drop these burdens, you will be able to get more clarity on what you need to move forward in order to make sure that you are financially stable. Yeah, I feel like you are in the midst of someone who has great power, who's connected to the universe. They may not know it, maybe they do, but this person here, I feel like you not only want to marry them, but you are learning from them. You are the student, and this person is the teacher, but at one point, everybody is the student, right? All right. Okay, so something's coming up that's giving you fear. There is going to be a truth coming out here that you're afraid of. You don't want to hear this truth. You don't want to face this truth. This is something that could be sinister to some. But you're getting a second chance. Okay, so something is coming forward, coming to the light. A light is being shone on something that you didn't want other people to see. Something that you were hoping you could keep hidden under this rock, perhaps, for a very long time. And now this thing is coming out. You're going to try and protect yourself from this, but I just want you to know, Virgo, if you're coming up against anything like this that's hidden in the shadows, hidden in the dark, and is now coming to light, you are going to get a second chance. There is the chance for judgment here. There is a chance for you to have a second time around. There's a chance for you to release the things that no longer serve you. Virgo, tonight is the full moon. Please, 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 if you are feeling this energy, if you want to have this second chance, please, I want you to write down on paper, little strips of paper, one-word sentences, or not one word, but one-line sentences about the things that you want to release. And please release those things to the universe and ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for kindness and forgiveness. And burn those pieces of paper. Send them out to the universe, allow them to be released, and you will get your second chance. I feel like there is something legal coming up for you, something that could be in the courts right now, but I feel like this is going to give you balance and harmony. I think that the outcome will be good because I feel like you're in regret from whatever happened in the past. I feel like you have deep regret, and I feel like if there is something legal that's going on in your life, that with this deep regret here, I feel like it's going to come out okay. I feel like you're going to come out of this balanced and feeling better than you did going in. I feel as though you took your eye off the ball for a moment. Something happened. Sorry, I got my eyes closed. I'm just looking around, see if I can see anything for you here. You took your eye off the ball. You became bored, complacent. Something was going on and somebody was suckering you into helping them and you didn't know it. You didn't know that it could possibly lead to a legal ramification. What you thought you were doing is just allowing someone else to take the lead, but it was on your watch, and so you are now going to be held accountable. I don't know what that is for you. I'm sorry, I don't see any faces. I don't see any hair colors. No, nothing's coming here. But I have a feeling of doom. I have a feeling of impending doom. Yeah. So I feel as though what is going to happen, though, is I feel like you are going to be tied up for a while. I feel like you put yourself... I almost feel like it's a punishment that you give yourself, that you leave yourself all tied up. I feel like you don't see yourself for who you really are. I feel like you're an amazing human being who's been through a lot, and I feel like you're coming out on the other end okay. You're going to make the choice of happiness, and then that's when the transformation comes, the healing and the passion. Great. Okay, so let's go from here. Sorry that was so long, but you know, when I get into a really good channel and I'm getting a lot of messages, I just like to keep going along with that. Okay, so we're going to clarify here for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, and here we go. I'm just going to cut these to the front and to the back. There we go. All right, so we have the Fool. I feel like there is a new start coming here. Something that you've been thinking of, planted long ago. Something is going to begin growing here, and I think it's going to give you freedom and clarity. Let's look at the Fool, please. Tell me about the Fool and the King of Cups. The Fool and the King of Cups, please. What do we have? Love. Okay, so it's a new start in love, and you know what I feel? I feel like this isn't really a new start in love with any particular person. I think you're beginning to love yourself slowly. I think you're opening up to yourself. You're opening up your heart and your mind. I think you're thinking differently than you used to, and you're more positive than you used to be. And I think it's all because of these two individuals. These could be separate people, absolutely. This is Scorpio, Virgo, why do I say Scorpio, Virgo? Virgo on the brain. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So these could be separate people. This is also Taurus. So these could be separate people. I don't see them as that in this reading, but take it as it resonates for you, okay? So I feel like you're going to begin to love yourself. That's a great start. That is a great way to use your Fool energy. You do have unfinished business, though, and I detected that, that you do have some unfinished business that is making you afraid to release it. Yeah, I feel like you are afraid to release it, but I think you're going to get a second chance. So let's keep reading here. You're going to get a second chance to release it if you didn't release it before. And I think tonight, the reason why I mentioned the full moon tonight, the full moon ritual, please look up full moon rituals. I want you to release anything that is not of your highest good. Anything that's troubling you, write it down, burn it, send it to the universe, surrender it. You don't need it anymore. So we've got unfinished business. What is the unfinished business? It is about something that is actually going to turn out well for you. It's good news. I feel like you have a passion that burns within you that makes you go on different paths in life. I feel like you're not scared to take a path. No, I have never met a Virgo who would stand down from anything they felt was theirs. Pretty strong personality, and The Virgos that I know are very strong. And the Page of Wands here, I feel like is telling you that there is good news coming. I think you're worrying for nothing. I think you're worrying for nothing. What else do we have here? Page of Wands. Three of Cups. Yeah, it's going to turn out fine, Virgo. Whatever this is that is scaring you here, whatever this is that's coming to light, you see the light hanging over this person who is trying to get away with their face covered here. You can see that they're ashamed. Whatever it is that you think is coming to light that is going to, I heard implode my life. It's not going to implode your life, Virgo. It's not. This is a warning from the universe. You are going to come out of this okay. You're going to come out of this with lessons that you can share. Seven of Pentacles, please. I feel like you are growing with your queen. I feel like your queen is growing with you. You don't know that you're teaching your queen lessons, but you are. And whoever that queen is to you, doesn't have to be a love interest, can be someone who's in your life that loves you very much. Knight of Coins, new opportunity coming. The Hanged Man, stagnant energy, you're stuck. Why are you stuck, Virgo? Why are you stuck? You're stuck because of the King of Coins. Something is holding back your money. But I'm not going to be making as much money anymore. That's what I heard. I feel like you're in stuck energy. I feel like you're waiting for something to come. I really feel like it has something to do with this. You're waiting for something to come here. I feel like you're going to handle it as the king would, though. I feel like you're going to approach it in a balanced manner. I think you're going to be kind and creative. I think you're going to be charitable. And I feel like this, whatever this is, one more card, please. I want to know more. Tell me more about what this is. Nine of Coins. You're afraid that your queen is going to leave you. Your queen is not going to leave you. I don't feel that at all. There is nothing sinister here. Your queen is not going to leave you. You're not going to be single, Virgo. So if that's what you came here to learn, stop panicking. You're not going to, this person's not going to leave you. I feel like you're not using your intuition, Virgo, and all of these cards have come out in the reverse here. So you're not using your intuition. You are not loving yourself enough, Virgo. You must love yourself. You need to be worth it for you to yourself. No, you are not getting the Ten of Cups at this moment, but you do know how to turn this upright because you have this Queen of Cups. You can manifest it. You feel like your person's not going to love you if this information comes out, and it's not true. It's not true because your person doesn't want to pick anyone else. They are feeling overwhelmed at the situation. They don't want to pick anyone else, though. They do love you, so stop feeling as though they don't. Your person is not going to abandon you, okay? Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I feel like, you know, there is going to be this moment in time where you get to put down these burdens and you are so freaking happy about it. There is going to be a celebration. Yeah, right now you're in the Eight of Swords. Right now you're just not sure what to do with the information that is coming to light. You're worried about that and you're stuck. I feel like you've been holding this back or hiding this information that's coming to light. You've been holding back or hiding it from the people around you. You don't want anybody to know what's going on, and you're keeping it to yourself, keeping it hidden. But just know that if you do decide to share that information, people are going to rally around you. The Ten of Cups is emotional happiness. You will be emotionally supported by the universe and by others that are around you, the people that love you. Ace of Wands, there you go. You are, yeah, you're going to come out of this okay, Virgo. I want you to quit worrying, because when you worry, you send negative information out into the universe. That is backwards manifestation, as I call it. You can manifest things that you are worried about. The thing that is on the forefront of your mind, whether you sit in a circle and it or not, you are manifesting. And if, just by thought, if you are thinking about the worst case scenario, you are manifesting the worst case scenario. I want you to up your vibe, okay? You got to choose to be happy. Please up your vibe. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I feel like what's going to come out of this is going to be a lot of learning. There's a lot of lessons and knowledge to be taken here. Do not be out of that very moment. Why am I saying it that way? What I wanted to say and what was in my head was, stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. Make sure you recognize everything that's going on. Don't miss a thing. Be very vigilant. I know that you will be, Virgo, because you are vigilant. You're all about the details, but you need to be hyper vigilant at this point. And I feel like if you are hyper vigilant, you're very honest. I feel if you do the moral thing, if you, whatever this is, if you come to the light and say, yep, that was me, I did that, but you know what? I'm not that person anymore. That person was unenlightened. That person was not really even at the beginning of wanting to know what the universe had to offer. And really, it's really beautiful things that the universe has to offer here. Virgo, you're dropping some more burdens. Things that people have done to you, you are going to talk to those people. You're going to decide which ones you need to have in your life, and you're going to cut the rest of them out, because you just don't need to be bogged down by the truths of others. You need to live your own truth. You need to live your own moral truth, Virgo. You are walking away. Yeah. So I think you're going to cut people out. I think that once this, whatever this is, whatever this is that's coming up with this legality stuck to it here, I think what you're going to do is you are going to get through this. I think that the things that happened may have been in your youth. It could be something legal that you did that was illegal, and now it's catching up with you. I feel like it was something that you did when you were very young, and now you have to pay the price. It's caught up with you. However, I don't think it's going to end as badly as you think it is. We have the Chariot, victory. There you go. 4 of Cups, you're getting opportunities. 7 of Wands, yep, you are absolutely defensive about what's going on right now, but you are going to manifest your way out of it because you manifested your way into it. You know how to manifest your way out of it. We have the Knight of Cups, love, 3 of Swords. You are going to go through some heartbreak, 5 of Wands, indecision, and maybe some competition. Knight of Wands, being passionate about the new start. So you do have to go through this. It is necessary for your learning. I think I'm seeing 2 ships in a very close call. Very, very little space between them. And so I think it's going to be a close call, Virgo, but I think things are going to work out to your advantage. Let's find out what we have for advice for you. Okay, we're going to use 2 decks for advice. I've never done that before, but that's what I'm being told is to give you advice from both decks. So that's what we're going to do. So this is a new deck. It's called the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards, and that's what you need. You need lessons, right? So here we go. What is the advice for you? There we go. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. If you think this is an ending, this is not the ending. It's not the end. It's not how you go down, Virgo. You have the opportunity to keep learning, and something is coming to an end. It's going to be a very close call, a side swipe. Somebody's going to make you nervous by getting too close. Somebody's getting too close to something. That's all I can see, is I can see a very little space between 2 cars, between 2 boats. Boats, not boats, but yachts. Very big problems. I feel like the problems that you feel are looming over you are huge and big, like a yacht. It's not true, though. It's not as big as you're making it out to be in your mind. And says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. I want you to stay in your imagination. You need to continue to be creative if you're going to be that King of Pentacles. Whenever this stuff works itself out, you need to be creative in your mind. So I feel like that you have the power to put an end to all of this suffering that you've been doing. And I feel like you can do that within your imagination. And what is that? Manifestation. So I want you to think about what you've done. Think about the details of what you've done. And then I want you to lay somewhere that's very quiet. I want you to pay attention to your breath. And I want you to feel everything from head to toe. And I want you to go into your imagination and imagine that you have more gratitude than troubles. Okay? And I feel like this is something that is going to either up your vibration. Sorry, just listening. Yeah, gratitude is going to put you on a different level of vibration. So when you do go to, when you're called to this and you want to tell your truth, this is what's going to happen here. You're going to up your vibration. You're going to give yourself a second chance. So don't give up on you, because this is, oh, I just heard, this is at the point where you usually give up, Virgo, where you usually say, fine, you know what, it is what it is. I'm just going to go, take the penalty, whatever it is. I don't know what we're talking about here, to be honest. It could be different for all of you. We have, the energy is gaining momentum. Yes, your energy, your gratitude is gaining momentum. Balance spirituality and practicality, and bring love into the situation. Yes, whatever you give away, Virgo, you get back tenfold. If you give away love, you get it back tenfold. If you give away money, you get it back tenfold. I will tell you that there were days in the past when I was at the very beginning of being a mom. There were some days when I had zero. I had nothing, but I gave it away, because it came back to me tenfold, because I knew that the universe was always on my side. Virgo, I feel like you're coming up against something that is scaring you, that is bigger than you, that you think is bigger than you. But you know what, Virgo? You're a badass. You've got this. You've got this. And that little space that is between those boats, those are the inches in which you are coming towards this thing, and it's just going to bust apart. It is. And it is going to be because you chose it. Second chance. Virgo, that's all I have for you today. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and clicking here. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. I will be able to stay on the platform that way. Thank you so much, Virgo. Love you, and I'm out. Bye now. And hello, my Capricorn friends. Elsie here to do a reading for you for the week ahead. I have already blessed these cards. I do just want to cut them before we start, but I am here to do a reading for you, Capricorn friends. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Just want to let you know that I'm not currently taking private readings. I will be back at it probably around September 1st. I may take a longer hiatus. I'm not sure, but I found that it's really hard on my energy to continue to read as abundantly as I was. So I appreciate all of you that have come to me for private readings, but I am just taking a bit of a break right now, probably till about September 1st thereafter. All right, so I am here to do your reading. Let's get this done. We got to cut these cards. We are looking for anything that is of the highest good of Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are brand new, welcome here. I am Elsie, and you are at 10 of Cups Tarot. So if you do appreciate this work that I do, and it whether or not it resonates with you, if you just enjoy the channel and would like to see me grow, please give me a thumbs up on any of the videos that you view on the site. They're all timeless, so if you want to go back and view things from the past, you will see that things resonate for you, as they will, right? Things can resonate for you. Oh, look, we already got a card that fell out. All right, so I guess Spirit is saying, stop the jibber jabber. Let's get going. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody working hard on something, either themselves or something else. Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is for the highest good of Capricorn? What's the most important thing that Capricorn needs to know at this time for the week ahead? Capricorn, week ahead. Thank you. Working hard on love. Working hard on love. I think you're enjoying it. Yeah. I don't know if you're looking for love or love is looking for you, but it's in and around your orbit here. Taurus and Libra is what the Empress is. The Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Two of Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it looks like everyone's presented here, right? Oh, no swords, no conversation. So we have you. I think you're learning how to love yourself, Capricorn, actually. I feel like you're learning how to love yourself. It's been a slow process. I feel like there's lots of working hard on self, working hard on loving self, forgiving self. I feel like there are so many things that you have learned about yourself in this past year. I feel like, yeah, you do have love for yourself. And I feel like it's made you more confident as well. In fact, I feel like in this past year, you're more creative. You may be pregnant. Maybe you've decided to have a baby, but it doesn't have to be that you have decided to have a baby, because creativity is so much more than making humans. This Empress here, she is creative. She's balanced, she's harmonious, and she does love to help others. She is connected to spirit. She is, part of the part of the group of people who has been handpicked by the universe to bring souls to Earth. And for those of you who haven't, or choose not to, or for whatever reason didn't bring a soul to Earth, there are so many souls out there that are lost that you could bring back to the fold by just loving them, being creative with them. Yeah, teaching them about who they are and their spirituality. So I feel like you have a very special place on the earth here, Capricorn. I feel as though you either may have given up, not been able to, or didn't want to have children. And I respect all three of those. And I feel as though the reason that you are here is for a different reason. And that is to bring others to their spiritual life, I feel. I feel like you're telling people that you feel better, that you love yourself more, that learning, as you grow, that you start cutting things away from your life that don't make sense, that you're getting clarity about what love really is, and you realize that it is, there's so many meanings to the word love, because it can apply to animals and children and the sky and the water and a car. It can apply to humans, animals. Yeah, it is such a versatile way of sharing happiness with each other. I feel like the reason that you decided that you were going to begin to love yourself again is because I don't think you did in the past. I feel like you were really hard on yourself, that you had a negative reel going in your head, a negative movie or commercial that was telling you everything that you aren't. I feel like you finally found your higher self, and now you're beginning to love yourself. I feel like you're coming out to people as the Queen of Wands. And I love that, coming out, because at the beginning, you guys, until we all know who we are, we're all in the closet. Every single one of us, we're all in the closet. We live from our ego. When we walk out of the closet, we get out of the closet and we live from our ego, so no one can see what we're about. But you know what? If you don't let anything out, nothing gets in either. So I think what you've done is you've loved yourself to the point that you understand that confidence is love. Love is confidence in yourself. And I think that you're celebrating that. And I think you're celebrating the feminine side of you. I feel as though you are talking to people about how much more confident you're feeling. The love that you have for yourself is brand new. Maybe not brand new, but maybe it is filling 3/4 of a glass these days instead of half. I feel like you're feeling more and more lovely and happy with you and who you are day by day. So good for you. Let's keep looking here. Something legal coming up for you here, Capricorn. I feel like it's going to be okay. It is going to work out in your favor. I feel like, though, in order for it to work out in your favor, you are going to have to speak up. You are going to have to speak up either to those that you love or... Oh, gosh. Okay. Yes, you are going to speak up to those that you love. Now, what I feel like is that you feel that something bad is about to happen, something that is within the justice system. You are waiting on pins and needles with your Ace of Swords. You want the truth, or you want to cut someone out. So as long as the people who love you the most are honest with you, that's what you're most concerned with. You can't listen to the opinions of others here, Capricorn. But I feel like you have justice in the fact that you know that when the truth is spoken here, that justice will prevail. And that, I feel, is your prayer, that when you speak up or someone speaks up, that justice will prevail and things will continue to go on as they were. I feel like there is something coming up in terms of emotional happiness. Emotional happiness, I feel, is looking very close into the future for you, emotional happiness. And I feel it comes with your level up. I feel like you have a lot of healing to do before you are completely into the Empress energy, but I feel like you're carrying that energy very well, and it looks great on you. The Ten of Cups, I feel like, is the emotional happiness that you're waiting for. I feel like you're very domestic, you help others, you're very charitable, you're lovely. People are attracted to your light and the person that you are. I feel like you're physically beautiful as well, or handsome, depending on how you are receiving this Empress energy here. Something to do with a soulmate, a manifestation. Somebody has to go somewhere. Knight of Swords, Two of Swords. Okay, there's a decision that has to be made about a long-term relationship. And I think it is, that it is your wish fulfillment here. But I feel as though there's some healing going on currently. That maybe you aren't speaking to your person as much as usual because you are in a healing phase yourself. I feel like you're with someone who's financially stable, or could be if they realize they were the King of Pentacles. And I feel like you could be someone who's divorced, or someone who is thinking about divorce, thinking about speaking up, because you found out something that has caused a tower here. And you are now going to pick up where the tower left off after the tower is all done and pushed away. I feel like you're making new choices. You've been feeling on the outside. Someone's put you to the outside. I think this is you, actually. I think you're just feeling bad about the way things are turning out right now, but there is a new beginning coming, and it is small, but it is coming. So just know that there is, reprieve. Just know that there is reprieve coming, that there is an opportunity coming for more love, happiness, and a new beginning. Okay? All right. We just need clarification, please, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. If you could tell us what is of the highest importance, most importance. There we go. We are going to cut 1 and 2. There we go. All right, here we go. So I feel like you were having a hard time. I don't feel like you felt very good about yourself. I feel like you've grown over the last year. That this pandemic has really put you in a situation of, this is it. I need to make decisions. This is the time to change my life. I can do whatever I want right now. I feel like you are feeling like you can push ahead. You're working really hard on this broken heart. I feel like there has been multiple reasons for this broken heart. I don't think it was any one person. I don't think it was any one situation. I think that you've been experiencing heartbreak for a while. Yeah, until you realize that you could work on it from the inside out. Because really what you feel inside is what you portray outside. And sometimes your group of friends can portray the things that you are going on and on in your life about as a trauma response. So something that's happened in the past is affecting your present and may affect your future. But I think you've just cut it off at the knees here. I think this heartbreak and heartache, I think you are looking at it as though it's a challenge, and you are winning, and you've caused yourself a tower. We've also got the Six of Cups, or sorry, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is victory. So this is a tower of victory. Tell me about this tower here. You know me, I'm always nosy on the tower, right? We just want to see what sort of energy is coming out in the tower, please. This tower is, necessary. Towers are for your well-being. Towers come to make change where you won't. Towers come because without change, there is no progress, my friends. And if you won't create the tower, the universe will create it for you. If you don't hear the whisper and the scream, it's going to fall in. I'm just saying. All right. So here's the tower. What kind of tower are we looking at here? For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Being left by yourself, or being left out in the cold, and with indecision. Oh, maybe after a fight, maybe after some competition. You want to win. You're in the competition. You're left on the outside looking in right now. But you've got a lot to say. What do you want to say? And what is this tower? This tower to me looks like you feel like you might be left alone, and that doesn't make you feel very good. You feel like there's going to be competition for your attention while you're alone, and you don't like that. You need to speak up about that if you don't like it. You need to be honest with people. No, I don't have time to spend with you today. In fact, I don't really want to spend time with you, so don't call me. I mean, you would never say that to someone unless you were really kind of mean. But, the swords are all about that, about being very completely, totally, transparently clear. And whether that hurts the feelings of the person or not, that is getting this information is really none of your concern. Stay in your lane, do what is true to you, say what is your truth, and let everyone else react to it as they will. Your karma is what you do for yourself. Their karma is how they react. Okay? You have some intuition here, and I feel like you're using it. I feel as though you understand that this Tower could bring a situation where you might be left alone. And I feel like you're worried about that because I feel you are in love with someone. They could be a fire sign. They could be someone who is Taurus or Libra. They could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. They could be Libra. They could be, any air sign. We've got swords, and swords. Yeah, so we've got all of the sword signs are accounted for here. Okay, so I feel like you're using your intuition. You are going to speak up. You're going to speak your truth and tell people that, you know what, they're wrong about who you are. You know who you are, and you're not listening to it anymore. This is going to give you victory. People are going to start looking at you differently. They're going to start looking at you as though, wow, this person really means business. I better, pick up myself by my bootstraps, or this person's not going to want to have anything to do with me anymore. So the Six of Wands. Tell me why the Six of Wands is here. Because of the Six of Cups. So this person is your soulmate, the one that you love. I feel like this, this is legal proceedings, people. This is legal proceedings. This could be a divorce. This is stuff to do with things that are legal and not in balance. Things, there must be justice in all things. It is the rules of the universe. All things must finally come into balance and harmony. And whether that means by the justice system or something that you do in your own life, it's got to be done. It's the law of the land. It's the law of the universe. We have the Seven of Cups here. I feel like you have a lot of suitors coming your way, like emotionally. I feel like a lot of people are drawn to your light and want to take you out. I don't feel like you're doing that, though, because I feel as though you're still nursing this broken heart here. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Temperance is the yes answer, right? It's everything that you do in temperance. It is helping you get through the hard times, is what it is. It's the alchemy of the perfect moment, right? The perfect moment in time in which you, forgive yourself, I just heard. You need to forgive yourself. It's all about forgiveness. If you are someone who is going to view this before the full moon tonight, then I would suggest that you practice either tonight or tomorrow a full moon ritual. Please put anything on paper, strips of paper, pieces of paper. Write down the things that you are willing to give up, give away, the things that you no longer want on your heart, on your shoulders, and on your mind. I want you to write those things down, whether it's people, places, things, or situations. Write them down, put them in a fireproof area, fireproof bowl or can or whatever you have. Set that shit on fire and let it burn out. Let it go to the universe. Take it outside and spread your ashes. Let the universe take care of it. You don't need to worry about that anymore. You just need to worry about your progress. So we have someone who wants to speak their mind about love, about things that they love, about love between two. Tell me what this is. We have the Hierophant. You're thinking about marriage, morality. You're thinking about your higher self. I think your higher self has decided that you are in love. Why are you walking away then? Why are you walking away? What is the truth? What is the clarity on walking away? Being left out in the cold, 5 of coins. You feel like you're going to be in lack. Why do you feel like you're going to be in lack? What do you need to know about this clarity? What kind of clarity do you need? What is going to be the lack? What is the lack? Why do we have the 5 of coins, please? Okay, you feel like you're in the dark. You look down that dark tunnel and you do see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you feel like you're so far away. I feel like you are going to get to the end of the tunnel and know it's not a train. It is the life that you want. Everything that you want is in the light. I feel like you're in the darkness right now. I feel like you feel left out on your own. You've walked away from something, and the Hierophant tells me that you might have walked away from either morality or honesty, psychologist, psychiatrist, someone who's a counselor. You may have walked away from the church. Maybe you've decided that religion is not for you. You may have walked away from a marriage, because I do see the Justice card here and the Hierophant, which tells me that there may have been a divorce. But I feel like what's happening here is you just want to get through this dark time, this shadow work period. And it is shadow work, I believe, because you want clarity about the darkness, and you are going to have to go in and do your own hard work like we all did, Capricorn. It's ugly and it's hard and it's so fucking necessary. It is so necessary, my friends. If you if you want to be the person that you imagine in your mind, the person that you know that you can be, it is time for you to look at yourself in the mirror and find out what it is about you that you no longer need. The things that you grew up with that kept you safe from, getting hurt by people, physically, mentally, emotionally. I think that is all the things that are in the darkness here, and I think you need to work them all out. You need to be okay with who you are. So I feel like what's going on here that is, that if it is a divorce or whatever kind of legal thing it is, there is a legal thing going on here, but I think it's going to work out for the best. I think it's going to be a favorable thing for you. Yeah, good news. Page of Wands. I don't think there's a whole lot to worry about here. We have the Queen of Wands. It could be someone is serving you with divorce papers. It could be that you're speaking out loud, you're speaking up, telling people who you are. No, I don't want that. Yes, I want that. And you're not making any apologies. No apologies for who you are. Stop doing it, Capricorn. You are who you are. You're grounded, you're beautiful, you're lovely. You're Empress energy. You don't need to apologize for who you are. As long as you always deliver your messages and words within kindness, you will be okay. You'll be okay to be who you are. I feel like the Queen of Wands wants to speak up about the good news that's coming, but is keeping it under the radar here. We do have, I'm sorry, that's the Queen of Wands. That's the person that's up here that takes charge. I was looking at this card, the Queen of Swords. So we do have something that's going to work out in your favor. It is going to be good news. I feel like it could have something to do with the divorce. Anybody who's waiting on divorce proceedings, divorce papers, things about a divorce that you're wanting them to come out in your favor, this is your reading. This is what's going to happen for you. I feel like once you speak up and you're totally honest with yourself and everyone else, that this legal thing is going to work out just fine. You have been losing sleep over it. Yeah, because it could have something to do with you or the person that you love the most. We have the Empress here and the Ten of Cups. Sorry about that. Tell me what's going on. I'll just choke on my spit. You know that reader? She just stopped reading and then it was silent. Okay, silliness. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Ten of Cups. I feel like you're loving yourself. I feel like you're leveling up to the Empress energy in the very near future, and I think you love it. Yeah, I think it gives you the happiest energy that you've ever lived within. Eight of Wands tells me there is going to be communication about whatever it is that is going to make you emotionally happy. So communication coming in the near future to tell you about something that is going to be worked out in your favor. Look at that. Good thing you were working on yourself, right? Because it is going to take some hard work to get through this part of life. So as you are leveling up, that's not going to be easy. It's going to be ugly. If you feel like you are someone who is in the midst of an ascension, I would ask you to please Google those symptoms. It is a thing, people. Ascension is a thing. And when you are going through ascension, going to the next level of your life, you will be groggy, tired, exhausted. Why am I laying here? I'm usually the person who is out working in the garden, cutting the grass, cleaning out a closet. Why am I just laying here like I can't move? Those of you who are in this mood, this moon tonight is going to get you through that. It's a very emotional moon. And you might want to read about it. It's called the Thunder Moon. I've been doing my own research as of late. What do we got here? What fell out? Let's take a look here. We have the Two of Cups. Look at you. Yeah. You are successful in loving yourself. And this is going to bring you emotional happiness for years. Years and years and years. Seven of Wands. I think you're going to take the higher road in all things. Like I said, there are going to be people who are going to take passionate action against you because they don't believe what you believe. There's so many people that believe that religion is the only way. And I think if they believe it that much, that it must be true for them. I believe that there's no religion that could ever snaggle me into that bullshit ever again. I'm sorry. I don't do what people tell me. I do what the Creator tells me. And I'm not living by any other set of doctrine other than the Creator's doctrine. I've been in and out of religion all of my life. It's been nothing but heartache and pain for me. That might not be your story, though. It might not be your story that it was heartache and pain for you. However, I feel like you're starting to love yourself. I feel like you're taking the higher ground because you're learning that. You're learning how to do that. And I feel like regardless of where your your power comes from, whether it's religion or doctrine or dogma, or you are just connecting directly to whoever it is that is your source, Jesus, Allah, whoever it is. I feel like that whatever answers you are getting are for your highest good. So please don't be swayed by the opinions of others when it comes to that. There you are again, the Empress. The Empress, it says here, is in a bit of indecision. Oh, friggin' mission. I've got a bunch of midlife crisis mobiles around here, a bunch of middle-aged men buying themselves really loud motorbikes. So you're going to hear those once in a while. All right, so we have the Empress, we have the Five of Wands. I feel like the Empress is in a bit of indecision about this news that's coming forward. I believe it is good news. I feel like you are going to make a decision on which way to take, I think, when it comes to the celebration, and this is all over with, whatever this legal proceeding is. And then you continue to grow here. I think you're not going to tell everybody what went on. You're going to manifest this expanse of your life, and you're going to start again. So I feel like things are going to work out in your the way that you want them. I feel like you need to be really honest with yourself, and that's what the Fountain card is about. Really being super honest with yourself. You guys, we all, as we grow, need to once in a while look in the mirror and look at our own toxic traits. I've done it. You've done it. Most of you have done it. There's so many people who come up in this area of Ten of Cups Tarot and try and tell me what they think is going on. Well, this is what's going on because I said. Well, guess what? It's really not up to you. So you go ahead and fight against the universe. The rest of us are going to do this. We're all going to learn. We're going to ascend. It's going to be exhausting, but this shadow work that you're doing is very, very important. Okay, so let's get you some advice here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please give us some advice for our Capricorns, please, for the week ahead. Capricorn, for the week ahead. Bust out of your cocoon. This means you need to, if you want a different result, you need to do things that you wouldn't normally do. If you're constantly just going around in circles in your comfort zone, nothing's happening there. You know that. You've created the comfort zone. And the only way that it's going to work out for you is if you do bust out of your cocoon. Reflect on your truth. That is your shadow work. Reflect hard on that truth, because there are a lot of things that you are telling yourself. Every single person watching this, and me included, we are all telling ourselves a truth that is not true. We have made up a story of who we are, why we're thinking that, and we make all sorts of excuses to make it work in its own way, right? Raise your vibration, reflect on your truth, the hard truth, the ugly truth, the truth underneath that you don't want to show anyone. That's the truth that you're trying to raise your vibration on. Be patient. Things are going to work out in your favor. Accept disappointment gracefully. And reassess. So I feel like what's going on here is there is something that's coming up that is scaring you, Capricorn. I feel intuitively, and from what I'm hearing and seeing, what universe and my guides and angels are giving me, it is going to work out in your favor. It may take a long damn while, and it may make you crazy, and it's going to make you look at yourself, reflect in the fountain, and figure out what it is that you need to change. Yeah. Figure out who you are, who you really are. All those things you're hiding from people. What is the thing that if it would come to light would be horrifying? Get rid of that energy. Get rid of it. Give it to the universe tonight or tomorrow. Give it to the universe. It's time for you to get your shadow work done so you can come out on the other side of this beautiful splay of light that the universe is giving you here. All right, I'm going to go, Capricorn. I hope that was something that you needed to hear today. If it was, please leave me some sort of a message. I would love that. And also, if you've liked this, please give me a thumbs up. That's how I'm going to be able to stay on this platform and read for you. I'm going to go, Capricorn. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.